All right, good morning. We are just about ready to start here. This is game one of the Sydney Memorial Blue and White Tournament, or Blue and Red Tournament, I think it's called, something like that. We are in Member 2, Nova Scotia. So this will be Dartmouth versus Millwood Knights. Second time this season these two teams have met. The first time did not go Millwood's way. So we are hoping for some revenge. Logan Evans will get the start today. There will be some lineup changes, I'm told. Now, one of note is that Richardson out of the lineup. He is not here this weekend. He's away, so he did not make the trip. So we will be running with 11 forwards. But I am told that there are some primary line changes as well. I'm not exactly sure what they are yet, but we'll be able to figure that out quickly. Starting the game here is going to be Verge, Smith, and McKinnon. Sear and Graves on the blue line. So I suspect you'll see Smith and McKinnon partnered up. Virgie pumping the guys up. Hopefully they got some sleep last night. But both teams in the exact same position here, so. Two points awarded for a win. 1 point for an overtime. Overtime's going to be a 5 minute overtime and then sudden death shootout. That's the way it works. Very important game here for Millwood because if we're right, if our scouting is right, this afternoon's game against Glace Bay is going to be a tough one for us. So we expect them to be a very, very good team. So this is really a must-win game here if you want to play on Sunday. We're changing the net here for some reason. I've never seen that happen before. Both nets being swapped out. All right, we're getting better quality nets coming out. All right. All right, looks like we're just about ready to start here. Joe Verge at center. Number 88 for Dartmouth. Dartmouth wins the draw. This is number 22. Backhands that to central ice. That gets clapped at. First shot on net. This is Graves. He chips it to neutral ice. That gets dumped back in. Searcy's going to get there first. He sends that along the boards. That wasn't able to be picked up. No icing. Number 9 gets there. He rims that around. Verge is there. Verge hits his guy, takes possession. Still there. Dartmouth chips that against the wall. Graves dumps that deep. We get fresh legs. Line 2 comes out. I see Stoddard out there. This is Langel's line. He's got Walsh and Harvey with him. Richards takes that. Harvey dumps that deep. Tries to dump that deep. Richards has it. He passes it up to Langell. Langell uses his body. Langell sends that over to Walsh. Walsh tips that behind the net. Harvey's on that. Walsh comes in. Just out of reach for Harvey. Richards. Quick play right back in. That's caught by a cherry-picking number 5. Battle on the boards. It comes out to Marco. Marco's away. He's got Harvey with him. Marco and Harvey. Marco missed that one by a mile. He doesn't look happy. Nice tip there by Keeter. Keeter sends this to Verge. Verge is in. Verge with a nice move. Oh, beautiful move there by Verge. $12:50 left to play in the first period. Still no score. Shots on goal, 1 apiece. Late change for Dartmouth. Verge wins that draw cleanly. That gets dumped, hits a player. This is number 16. He comes away. He takes a big hit from Verge. Keats over to Verge. Verge, oh, he tried to find Scally. That was almost really nice. Hit a skate, though. Good pressure here by the Knights. Good effort there by Keeter. This is Scally coming in. That forces them to rim it. Nice pass there. Good effort there by Groom. A stick on it. Dartmouth drops that. That gets dumped in. Groom's going to get there. Verge picks this up. He saucers this into neutral ice. Scally goes off. Verge is coming off. McCauley's out there. Sturgis out there. Oh, 1-0 for Dartmouth. Logan bobbled that one. He'd like to have that one back. No big deal. Just a bit of a fluke is all. McCauley on it. Someone went down hard here in front of me. Siri takes a look at his skates. He's fine. Icing's the call. Puck goes out of play. Number 98 back out there. It's nice to see. That's Cole. He had to sit out a few weeks for the concussion. I think he got it football. Sear took a big hit there. Sloan He evades a hit there. Easton Graves. Good job there by Graves. Really good job. Keats centering this line. Looks like we will roll through a few centers on this line. Here we go. Graves has it. He breaks out. Graves taking ice. Graves is over half. But we get an offside call. Marco's line back out. .39 left to play in the first period. Spartans up by a goal. Ooh, Harvey almost tipped that. Good effort there by Walsh. Harvey in the corner. Harvey buries that. He takes a hard hit. Battle on the boards. He needs help. Comes out the back side. Good job there by Stoddard. This is Richards. He rims that up. That'll be icing, though. Great effort there by the veteran defenseman, Jackson Stoddard. Walsh kicks it to himself. Walsh has it. He chips it. He's chasing. He's got Harvey with him. It's a little out of reach. Can Marco keep it in? Nope, it comes out. Stoddard bumps this guy, but away comes Dartmouth. Easy save for Evans there. We get a whistle. We get a line change. This will be the top line. Verge at center. Keats and Scally on the wings. That comes out. Number 77 has to reset. He dumps it in. This is Groom. Groom picks this up with time. He puts on the brakes. Groom got himself in a little bit of trouble there, but he finds Joel Verge. Verge battling on the boards. He sends it to the corner. Scally's going into the corner. He pins his guy behind the net. Verge is there. Puck is loose. Verge goes to the blue line. This is Groom. Groom sends it right back to Verge. It was in his skates, though. Wasn't able to contain it. And we get our first period of the game. Tripping is the call. Power play unit number 1 on the ice. Verge sends that back. This is Stoddard. He sends it to Keats. Keats can rip it from there. He tried. He hit a skate. This is going to give them an opportunity to clear. Keats drops that for Stoddard. Stoddard takes ice. Stoddard going wide. He's going to cross first. He's got Marco with him. He goes in. We're going to pick this up. There's Keats. Keats going back to Verge. Verge going to walk in. He's well covered, though. We're at that point in the season where number 96 gets more attention. Oh, man, hit the post. Stoddard was there, too. Little out of reach for him. Verge whacks that back in, but that's going to get picked up by Black. In comes Black, number 88. Weak shot. Still has it on his stick, though. He goes all the way back. Harvey's out. Good job of these kids to kill some clock. This is Keeter. Keeter leaves it for Harvey. Harvey has it. He puts on the brakes on the wall. He's got it in the corner. He takes a look. He's going to send this around. This is for McIsaac. McIsaac back to Harvey. Harvey to McIsaac. McIsaac over to Graves. Graves shoots it. Goes up over the net. Harvey's going to pick this up behind the net. He needs some help. This is Cole. Cole on it. He should be able to get there first. He does. He's going to send this to McIsaac. McIsaac's got time and space. McIsaac, dangerous pass, but it makes it through. Graves shoots again. It's there. Graves got to get there quick. Can we keep this in? This is Smith on the wall. Harvey sends it to the corner, but it's all black there. We get an arm in the air. They wanted to call it. They're not going to get it. This is McIsaac. McIsaac to Graves. Uh-oh. Ooh, we got out of trouble there. Either they missed or Evans got enough of it. This gets chipped forward by Harvey to Cole. Cole's all alone. He has to dump it to the corner. It's 5-on-5 hockey. Not a bad power play by both units. It's good to see early in this tournament. You need that to be clicking. This is Sloan. Sturge on it. Good effort by Sturge. He falls hard. McKinnon. Stoddard. Stoddard hit his guy. Comes to McKinnon. Can he get a shot off? He can. Good shot by McKinnon. Easier save, though. Virgie. Keats on the wall. He's behind it, though. Stoddard drops the shoulder. Not sure what happened there. Number 16 went down hard. This is Richards. He sends it over. Scally. Scally wants to find Virgie. No, he finds Stoddard. Stoddard rips one. It hit a skate, went wide. Scally's there. He sends it out front. Stoddard's got it. He'll rip it again. He breaks his stick. Stoddard gets another stick. He stays out. That comes out. Ooh, lucky break here for Verge. Wasn't able to make that kid, though. This is Graves. He's got time. Graves goes to his partner. Sear. Sear goes to Keeter. Keeter going through everybody. Shots on goal, 5 for the Spartans, 3 for the Knights, but momentum has been mainly Knights. Regretfully, the score doesn't show that. Marco. Marco rips it. Graves, he steps up. He whacks at it. It's there. Sear back to get this. That's going to be icing. We'll get a reset. Deep in the Dartmouth end. 4:43 left to play in the first period. 1-0 for Dartmouth. In a must-win game for both teams, I suspect. Stoddard's stick gets cleaned up. Marco at center. Lancho, well, I guess Spartans win that one. But it's icing. All for nothing. Back it comes. Verge's lines out there. There we go. Oh, man, Keats ripped that. He only missed by an inch. Had that top pad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. It's Tough call always for a goalie. Do you come out, poke check that puck, or do you stay in the net? Evans elected to stay. It was the right call. A Dartmouth player went flying into the net. As a result, net came off. We get a whistle. Evans is mad about something. Verge is calming him down. So we've got Marco taking a turn at center here with Smith and McKinnon. Langell wins that one cleanly. This is McIsaac. He sends it over. Too hot for Groom. Groom pokes at it, though. It's there. It's in Groom's skate. He doesn't know it. Sloan pulls that forward. He's got time and space. He's got Marco with him. Marco dancing in. He'll rip it. Oh, that goalie just got a piece of the Langell shot. Great shot there by Marco. Smith on the back check. That comes out. McIsaac, he's got to be sharp here. He's being shadowed. He uses that big body. That was a great play there. Good play by Smith. Don't think Langell anticipated that pass by Smith. McIsaac picks this up behind the net. He takes a look. He does the wise thing and dumps it in there. Again, I say it all the time. I love that play. Good things happen when you do that. Langell sends that to Richards. Richards sends that to Stoddard. Stoddard back to Richards. Richards sends that up on the wall. This is McCully. Sloan swipes at it. Stoddard, he's got it. He dances through a couple. McCully, he applies pressure. He gets it. Lucky break for McCully, but he's alone. He sends that. That's a shot on goal. That ties them up at 5. Dangerous play there. This is Cole. He whacks it. Stoddard's going to rim this, but a little too hard. He's using a backup stick. You never know what the backup stick's like. He broke that stick on just a little routine snapshot. Must have had a fracture in it. Verge. This is Sear behind the net. Good job by Sear. Great pass there by Keats. Good pass by Verge, and Scally's in. Scally sends it over to Verge. Verge was hoping someone was there. Here we go. Graves. Backhands in. It's there. It's there. Good opportunity here. Here we go. Here we go. That shot went high and wide. Sear sends this over to Keats. Keats tries to saucer that to Graves. Keats goes to Sear. Sear goes over to Keeter. Keeter's got to be careful. Graves. Keats. Nice pass by Keats. It's a little behind Scallion. Can he get to the red line? He can. He dumps that in. He goes off. Verge and Keats are still out there. Oh, Verge. An awkward fall there. He's all good, though. This is Walsh out there. Graves. Good play there by Easton Graves. Long pass over there to Keats. Long shift for Keats. Keats comes off. That gets dumped deep by McIsaac. Groom. Nice play by Groom. Walsh gets onside. No, he has to clear again. We're good. This is Beals. 88. And a good save by Logan Evans to end the period. That did not register as a shot on goal, so that must have been just slightly after the whistle. Can't imagine the coaches are too disappointed with that first period. One unlucky goal scored, but I'm going to give the edge momentum-wise to the Knights. We will be attempting to be creative here today. John Sear's been kind enough to volunteer to do a player of the game or even a play of the game. So at the end of this game, Sears is going to be down there interviewing the player that wins that. We'll be awarding that here from the stream. We've got a small informal committee here trying to decide what that play or player of the game will be. So far, nothing jumps out. All right, Langel's line starts the second. Again, new look line. Walsh and Harvey. They've played together a ton over the last year or so. They did 61 games in U15 AA last year and lost a heartbreaker in the provincial final. Evans covers up. We'll get a face-off. We have a power play. Unfortunately, it's for Dartmouth. So, PK unit number 1 out there. McCulley, that's a save by Evans. McCulley and McKinnon, Graves, and Sear are going to start killing this penalty. Although, that ended very, very quickly because Scallion and Verge are coming out to replace them. Verge whacks at that. Dartmouth setting up. Good pressure here by the Knights, though. Oh, great job there by Scally. Here he goes. He sends that in deep. Was looking for Verge, but it was a rolling puck. Hard to be accurate with those. And ultimately, the goal is to kill clock, and they have done that. So, Dartmouth trying to get set up. Having some difficulty. They're in the zone now. Shot on goal. Sharp angle. Verge. Graves. He clears it. No one better at clearing that puck than Graves. Keeter's out there to replace Verge. Scally still out there. Graves whacks at that. That's going to come out. This is Walsh. 8 seconds left. Keats finishes that off. He sends that all the way down. We will be back to 5-on-5. Marco's back out of the box. He goes straight to the bench. Nope, he has to stay out. This is Groom behind the net. Marco comes in to help. Ooh, we want a whistle there. Ooh, Dartmouth doesn't like that. Don't think that crossed the line. But you want that whistle to get out of trouble. Icing. Graves smokes that kid. Verge backhands that to Stoddard. Stoddard goes back to Keats. Keats to Stoddard. Ref was in the way there for a sec. Stoddard, he's going to take it. He's got ice. We're going to get a whistle on that. Offsides is the call. Big collision between Verge and a player. Sturgeon and McCauley come out. They're going to have Cole at center with them. Stoddard and Richards backing them up. Evans gloves that down. We'll get a face-off. Shots on goal now 8-5 in favor of the Spartans. It was all tied up at 5, but after that power play and that last shot, they take a 3-shot lead. That's icing. Yep. We'll do it all over again from the same spot. Sturge, got a piece of it, not enough. Number 88, he's got all kinds of open ice over there. Number 10 has it. He tries to go back. Good job by Sturge to pick that up. 44's got it. He's being shadowed by McCauley. Cole's in there to help. This is Cole. Seems like forever since we've had a full lineup. I don't know if we've had a full lineup since the first week. Richards. He skates with it. He gets it out. That gets flipped right back in, though. That goes behind the net. This is Sear. It's out of reach for him. This is 55 with all kinds of ice. He's got a good shot off. Great pad save there by Logan. We're hemmed in good here. Another great save there by Logan Evans. He's being tested early in this second period. He covers up. We'll get fresh legs. Get a reset here. Stoddard. He sends it to Harvey. Harvey sends it to Langell. Langell's out with it. He's got Walsh with him. Walsh sends it a little too far ahead of him. Harvey's got this. Harvey's going to chip this to himself. Graves and Harvey sandwich, Akai. Stoddard. Backhand chips up to Walsh. Walsh sends this to Langell. Langell's in. Langell's going to rip this. Oh, just great shot there by Langell. Juicy rebound. Uh-oh, this is trouble. Graves got to be quick. No sweat for Graves. He had the speed there. Stoddard sends this up for Harvey. Harvey kicks it forward. Sends it up. Graves chips this over to Walsh. Walsh gloves that down. He's got Verge and Keats with him. Verge gets in front with the body. So good at that. Here we go. Keeter. Oh, what a shot. Good glove save. His dad right on top of the net there. Keeping a close eye on the action. Not being creepy at all. All right. Groom battling. Keats is there. This is McIsaac. McIsaac pins his guy. Verge comes in to help. It comes out. This is to Groom. Groom's trying to find. Uh-oh. Mistake by Groom. Here goes Verge. He's got a bit of space. Verge goes wide. He tries that little. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. It's there. Oh. Groom pinches. Verge is covering for him on D. McIsaac ties up his guy. Verge sends that over to Scally. Scally's flying in. He gets tied up, not able to get a shot off. Here we go. Sloan McKinnon misses wide. Graves back alone. He needs help. Marco comes in to help. Still there. There was a loose puck sitting there. They weren't able to get that in. We get a pile up in front of the net. Dangerous play there. Ref talking to the kids. I don't know if he's going to call anything on that. I didn't see anything from my vantage point that would warrant a penalty. All good. We'll have a face-off to my right-hand side here. Dartmouth wins the draw, but the liney got in the way. Good D by the liney. Here we go, Smith. Smith sends that to Marco. Marco takes a big bump. Hard to knock him down, though. Smith flying in. Graves. Graves backhands that. Graves going to pick that up. Oh, someone's going to pick it up. Marco. It's in the feet of Smith. Here we go. Marco's going to pick this up. Marco sends that around for Sear. Sear whacks at that, but that kid was able to get that long stick. Sear comes in with a vengeance. And Sloan not able to clear it. Sear, he bumps his guy. All Dartmouth here. Evans recognizes that. He covers it up, and he forces a whistle. 5:24 left to play in the second period. Still 1-0 for the Dartmouth Spartans. They are now 13 shots on goal to just 6 for the Knights. Again, in my opinion, that's not reflective of the play that we've seen here, but Verge sends that to neutral ice, out of reach. Beals has it. Richards slightly off target with the pass to Verge, but he picks it up on the second effort. He dumps that in deep. He's chasing it. Number 9 takes a look. Richards, good job by Richards. He pinches, but it does pop out somehow. Keats is back to get this. Bad pass by Keats. We'll have to reset. Richards puts on the brakes behind the net. He's looking for an outlet pass. Doesn't see it, so he rims it back a little too hard for Stoddard to catch. That comes behind the net. Stoddard will pick this up. He sends that on the glass, but took a weird bounce. I've noticed that's happened a couple times here in this rink. We get a whistle. Offsides, I think, is the call. Hard hit by Graves there. Verge, McCulley, and Sturge. Groom and McIsaac. 4:10 left to play in the second period. Millwood in desperate need of a goal. Or two. Cole, he dumps that in deep. I said it was Verge. It was Cole. My bad. 98-96. Hard to tell the difference sometimes. Sturge not able to grab that on the wall. We clear that, though. This is McCauley on the forecheck. That's going to be icing. Marco's line comes out. Nice win by Langell. Walsh sends that along the wall. That gets dumped in. Langell will get there first. No, Beals. No, that's not Beals. Now it is. One-on-one. Good shot by that kid. He was well covered by Sear, but great shot. Harvey's in. Harvey takes a look. He sends it over. There we go. Oh, man, what an opportunity for Walsh. Great shot, though. He was able to get a shot off. Graves didn't know that kid was sneaking in the back door. Harvey. This is Graves. Langell comes back. Langell's going to take ice. He's got that big body. Sent it a little too far ahead in front of him. Resulted in a turnover. Graves bumps his guy again. Graves is here to play. This is Walsh on the wall. Sear comes in. He's going to send that up. Now Walsh got some time. Wasn't able to contain it. Comes all the way around, hits the mesh, and we will get a face-off and a line change. Great opportunity there by Jaden Walsh. Unfortunately, not able to capitalize on it. As a result, the score remains 1-0 for Dartmouth. 2:02 left to play in the second period. We will have a flood as normal. Short intermission. And we'll be back to conclude the game. Geets. Daniel McIsaac's there. He whacks at it. Battle behind the net. Stoddard's there. Nice pass by Stoddard. Scally. Oh, man. All the fans here grunted at that one. Keats ripped a shot. That goalie got just a tiny piece of it, enough to send it over the net, but that was a great opportunity there by Anderson Keats. Evans covers up. Face off. We've got Marco at center. With Sloan McKinnon and Jack Smith on the wings. Groom's out there. Get a whistle. Last minute of play in the second period. 58 seconds, I think. Yep, 58 seconds. Sloan behind the net. Daniel McIsaac battles. Marco shovels that forward. Marco sends that up and out of play. I think that went in the stands. Did. Verge line comes out to finish off the period. 45 seconds exactly what they have on the clock. 45.8 seconds. We're deep in our own end, but wouldn't we love to equalize this before it ended? Beals keeps this in. Good play there by Beals. He finds a guy on the wall. They rip it. Evans gloves that down. We get a change on D. Graves and Sear come out. Evans leaves it for Graves. Graves sends it for Keats. Keats wasn't able to whack that out. As a result, they have a great opportunity here. Stoddard's coming out. He's going to replace Sear. Birch got some space. He's got someone with him. Wasn't able to find a hold of Keats. Would have been a great opportunity. Here's Keats fans on the pass. And that'll do it. We will mute the mic, leave the stream feed. Oh, sure what happened there. Ref doesn't like it. This kid's chirping good. Virgie has some kind words for him. Not the kind that you want to have on the microphone, though. All right. We will be back in about 10 minutes. Thank you, as always, for tuning in. All right, we're just about ready to come back. A quick clarification on the new Play of the Game award that's going to be handed out. It's actually a really cool Millwood Knights necklace that John had custom made. But we are only going to give it out on games where we win. Clearly, Searcy, he isn't shy, but he does not want to interview a kid after a loss, especially in game one of a tournament, in what we consider a must-win game. So that will be given out after wins only, when the kids have smiles on their faces. That said, we're still hoping to give it out. Thank you for the Dartmouth parents who've tuned into the stream. I got word in intermission that there's some of you in here. Forgive me for being so one-sided and biased. And I wish there were name bars. If there were name bars, I would do my best to call out your players' names as well, but regretfully in high school they don't wear those, and therefore I don't really have a clue who's who on the Dartmouth side, and I was not given a program, so I really don't know. All right, your Knights are coming back out, slowly but surely. Dartmouth's here ready to play. They can smell a W. Shots are 17-7 in favor of Dartmouth. Although I feel like it's been fairly even play here in this game. I might be overly optimistic, glass half full type, but that's been my assessment of it. Millwood certainly rolling their top line very, very aggressively here. That has been where the majority of our goals have come from this year. The bad news is we do give up goals on this line as well. Sometimes they get a little too aggressive, trying to find the back of the net and give up good scoring opportunities. Now, they did not give up the goal earlier in the game. That was just sort of a fluke rainbow shot from the blue line that Logan bobbled a little bit and found the back of the net. So that's certainly not the case here today, but they do need to be very conscious of where they are on the ice as to not give up a goal. So here we go, number 88 versus number 96. 96 wins that one. He gets tied up, though. Verge sends it in. That goes behind the net. Scally's there. Goalie plays that. Number 11 on the boards. He takes a hard hit. Absorbs it very well, though. Number 9 sends it to neutral ice. Graves picks this up. Graves is going to dump that softly into the corner. We get onside. Verge is flying in. Scally, he swipes at that. Keats bumps his guy. Not hard enough to knock him off the puck, but that gets rimmed around. Verge is there. Verge puts that hip into that kid. Verge digging on the wall. That goes behind the net. This is Sear. Good job by number 22 to absorb that net. Good hustle by 22. Graves. Number 88 resets. He's got all kinds of ice. He's going to go in. He'll get a shot off. Misses wide, though. Harvey sends this up for Marco. Marco dumps that in deep. This is Walsh chasing it hard. Harvey anticipated that. He sends it over. Misses Walsh, though. Goes to the far corner. Marco's there. This comes all the way out. This might be no ice, I think. Nope, they waved it off. That gets rimmed up. This is going to be icing now. Make no mistake about that one. No, waved off. No idea. I'm a terrible liney. Stoddard almost intercepted that. That would have been a good opportunity. This is Richards. Richards sends that over. Walsh bobbled that a little bit, though, but they're offside. Lucky break there. All right, fresh legs come out for both teams. Again, this is that centerless line, so we've been rolling centers through this line. Verge will come in and play center for them right now. Again, Jonah Richardson missing. He is out this weekend. Number 11 for Dartmouth. He cycles. He sends it over to the wall. Took a weird bounce, though. Uh-oh. Wow. Dartmouth wide open net. Missed that. Another shot. All Dartmouth here in this shift. But they were not able to capitalize on that. They will be very, very disappointed with that. That was a great opportunity. Here goes Virgie. He chips it. Tries to chip it to himself. Didn't quite have the right angle. As a result, it's a turnover. Graves, he takes a bump. Dartmouth, a big team. Got a lot of size. This is McCauley. He's in. McCauley dancing in. Can he get a shot off? He sends it out front. No one there, though. This comes all the way back. Sears going to be the defenseman to get that. Graves. Graves sends that wide. That bounces out. Sturge picks that up on the wall. He rims that all the way around. Graves pinches. He bumps number 6 hard. This comes around for McCauley. McCauley needs help. Graves comes in to help. Another nice shot there from a sharp angle. McCauley. I think this is Beals. All Spartans here in the third period. Skelly took an elbow there. Not hard enough to draw a penalty, though. I don't know why that wasn't icing. I'm a terrible lineman, but that was icing. Nice soft pass there by Stoddard. Here we go. Up and out of play. Up and out of the ice. Marco's line comes out. They've had a couple really good offensive chances. Probably the best one in the game so far. We have had a few posts as well. Walsh picks it up. Walsh sends it over for Marco. Marco back to Walsh. 81 was in there to intercept that, though. This comes out. This is Daniel McIsaac racing back to get it. He's got room with him. He backhands that, but that goes to the wrong color jersey. Danny Mack on his guy. Number 91 drops the shoulder. 91 sends it over to this kid who hits the side of the net. Dartmouth playing well here in the third period. Again, they certainly have the momentum here in this final period. Groom. He sends that up, but not out. Groom again. Chips that. Marco, nifty little move here for team possession. Here's Groom. Groom to Marco. Marco misses that, though. Harvey lifts the stick and keeps it. Going to kick it to himself. Harvey going to take some ice. He sends it over to Graves. That is icing. Shots on goal, 19-7 in favor of the Spartans. .8:29 left to play in the game. Logan Evans keeping it close, as he always does. Graves getting chippy down there. Got to keep his temper under control. Stoddard going to the box for two. Weak call. He's not happy with it. Tripping's the call. He's bummed out, and he should be. That was a weak call. Just playing hard. All right, PK unit number 1 is going to be McKinnon and Smith, Graves and Sear. Spartans get set. Power play unit number 1 for them is out. Number 16 at center, he gets kicked out of center. The late change. That's a Dartmouth win. They go back. They're going to have a chance to get set here. This comes to number 81. He goes to the wall. Back to 81. Good job there to keep that in by that kid. Passing not quite connecting here for Dartmouth. They've been able to retain possession. Barely. Good job to keep it in by 81. He's on the wall. He takes a bump. Sear pokes that off the stick temporarily. Graves, he picks it up, and Graves clears it. And again, Graves doesn't make any mistake about those clearing attempts. Fresh legs. We've got Keats and Verge out there. Vergie picks it up. Vergie would love to get a shorty here, and he's the kid to do it. Leading this league in points. At least our home league. And a prolific goal scorer. Keats dumps that in. Nice dump, nice slow. 30 seconds left in the minor. Stoddard, number 5, kicks that to himself. He's flying in. Bit of confusion there, but they're able to get in. Wide open shot here. Two nothing for the Spartans. The Achilles heel of every team is that penalty box, especially late in the game where the momentum is in favor of the opposing team. Lots of time left, 6 minutes exactly on the clock here. Thank you as always to Corey Smith for doing the clock for us. This is Marco's line. Broom picks this up. He sends it back to Harvey. Harvey sends this up to Lanchel. Lanchel kicks it. And Walsh was offsides. Couldn't quite hear who got that goal. I know Beals got an assist on it, but it's muffled. Harvey on the boards. A lot of ice out there for number 22. He hasn't come off in a few minutes. Marco tips that in. Harvey's going to pick this up. Can he get a shot off? Very weak shot. There's a rebound there, though. Can we keep it in? Nope. Walsh didn't expect to. Marco gets onside. Walsh is there. He's got Harvey in front. He needs help. Harvey comes in to help. Loose puck. Harvey's got it. Harvey sends it to the blue line. Goes back to Harvey. Dartmouth dumps that in. Ooh, big fall there for Stoddard. He's stung. We're going to get a whistle. He's okay. He's on his knees. Tough as nails him. 4:42 left to play in the game. 2-0 for the Spartans. They certainly deserve to be leading by 2. In this game. Not sure what the confusion is here on the bench, but Stoddard's going to stay out there. Appears to be okay. This is him. He's got it now. He sends it over. Peter. Nice pass to Joel. Joel hits a skate. Not having any puck luck on these passes today. Sometimes it clicks, sometimes it doesn't. This isn't one of them. Graves. That's a turnover on the wall. They dump it in. Just over 4 minutes left to play. Millwood needs a couple goals here. They haven't had a shot in some time. One shot by Harvey this period. Didn't even register on the shots on goal counter, but it was a shot on goal. Not one that had any danger of scoring, though. This is Sear. Sear sends it to Graves. Graves skating. Your captain, toe drags, hit a skate. Just not able to find these holes. This is Scally. He swipes at it. Big hit there by Joel Verge. My goodness. You've got to keep your head up when that kid is on the ice. He's not the biggest kid in the world, but he has figured out the physics of the body check. He's always good for one massive hit. That was his second or third of this game. This is Walsh. Walsh battling. Virgie. Here we go. Groom. Shot through traffic. Hit something in front. Spartans come away with it. Cross-checking is the call. Number 86 going to the box. He's protesting. Big opportunity here for the Knights. All right, Dartmouth's got their PK number 1 out. Langell sends that back to Stoddard. Stoddard rips it, hits a skate. Man, we just could not find a hole here today. This is Keats. Keats is going to send this over to Marco. Marco's going to bring this in. The plan of attack here is to find the stick of Joel Verge. Keats rips it too. Here we go. Keats. Sometimes you try to find Joel's stick a little too hard. That was an example of that. Here we go. Here we go. Marco's got it in the corner. Marco looking for a hole. Marco skates behind the net. He's going to go out to Virgie. Virgie's going to send this to Stoddard. Stoddard wants to go back to Verge. Stoddard shoots. Good shot by Stoddard. 120 and change here. Good shot. It's there. It's there. It's there. Loose puck. No whistle. Can Dartmouth clear? They can. All right. We're into the last minute of the power play as well. We're going to hit the 1 minute mark here in the game. We're just about to pull the goalie. Not able to pull the goalie here now. They're going to cover this puck up. We're going to try and get it out. Good job by Dartmouth to kill clock. Really good job. We get a whistle. 26 seconds left in the power play. I know our clock doesn't always match up exactly with the clock here, but I will use the rink clock here just to let you know exactly how much time is left. And there's a timeout Millwood, so I don't know exactly how much time's left on the clock. We'll go by Corey's clock here at 42 seconds. Certainly not looking good for the Knights. Sometimes you lose a game and you deserve to lose it. This is certainly one of these times. Dartmouth showed up here this morning, ready to play, wanted it, we're hungrier. And the score reflects that. Can't blame our goalie. He's played well. All right, so we've got number 5, number 11, number 22, and number 88. The double-digit line here. Stoddard hits the back. Stoddard's got to skate with it. 36 seconds left here. Stoddard's in. Oh, he bobbled it just at the last second. Beals waxed this. Not able to get a lot of it. We've got an empty net here. Keats sent that on. Good shot there. This is Marco. He sends it out front. He misses his target. 15 seconds. Penalty's over. Goalie covers up 12 seconds. That's not going to be enough time, folks. Regretfully, if you're a Millwood Knights fan, we're going to drop game 1. Congratulations to Dartmouth with their opening game win. They are looking really, really good. Not sure what their record is at home, but they look to have a strong squad to meet. Goalie number 1 is going to get the the win. And Markham almost scored there. Good pad save by goalie number 1. He'll get the shutout. I can say that now. All right, that's a 2-0 loss for Millwood in game 1. We've got Glace Bay this afternoon. That's going to be a tough game, too. Again, congratulations to the Spartans. Thanks to the Spartans' parents for tuning in. You can certainly subscribe to the channel. We'll be streaming all Millwood Knights games, and I expect that we may see Dartmouth yet this. I think we saw Dartmouth in a tournament, so I expect we'll see Dartmouth again this season. And we will see you back this afternoon. I'm not sure what time the game is. What time's the game this afternoon? 3 p.m. I'm told 3 p.m. we'll be back streaming from this same rink. See you then. Thanks again.